In this video, I will be responding to a subscriber, or at least you better be a subscriber's question that was left in the comments. And this particular comment was left by TMagic1175. And he writes, "Hi Bray, I've been wondering if you could help me. I've got a Freewing F-16 EDF jet, 70mm camouflage version, black and white, just like the one I have here. My transmitter is a Radiomaster GX12. Receiver is an ER8G 8 channel. I've binded it to the receiver, connected the ailerons and flaps and so forth, and the throttle is on channel 3. It fires up the motor, but nothing else works." Well, TMagic1175, I think I can help you. This particular model, and a lot of the newer Freewing models, come with what I call a splitter box. I don't know what the technical name of this is, but I want to call it a splitter box. And what this thing does is it combines your multiple servos into one for each of the channels. So you have 2 servos for your elevator, you have 2 servos for your ailerons. So instead of having to use a normal splitter cable like this, where you just plug a servo into each of the ends and the other end into the receiver, instead of having that, it kind of combines all of those splitter functions into this one box. And the purpose of that obviously is to make it look neater and to kind of declutter the inside of your battery compartment. My personal experience is that the amount of clutter that I save by this thing being in there doesn't really help a whole lot. And it just gives you one additional point of possible failure, which is what I think you have. And the reason I suggest it, or at least I think that this is it, is because all of those functions go through this splitter box except the throttle. And the reason that I'm holding this one in my hand and it's not in this plane, or any other plane for that matter, is because I had a defective splitter box on my F-22 from Freewing, which is the one I'm holding, because it was no good. So what I would suggest would be to get a hold of some splitter cables like this, which coincidentally are very inexpensive and available for sale on my store, Bray Team RC. The links are in the description of this video. Get you a bunch of splitter cables, because even if it's not your splitter box, wouldn't be a bad idea to have these, because at some point, unfortunately, you will have a defective splitter box. And all of this, of course, is assuming that you had everything hooked up correctly. And based on what you have and the type of plane that you're flying, I'm going to assume you did have everything hooked up correctly. So yeah, check your splitter box. If you need to get splitter cables, of course, I have these things for sale on my website. I'd love for you to swing by and pick up a few of them. I'd be happy to mail them out to you. And if you haven't already subscribed, by all means, please go and subscribe. Thanks for asking the question, TMagic1175. And yeah, if you have any other questions or comments, by all means, drop them in the comments underneath this video. Hope this helps. Maybe you like them.